Hey guys, welcome back. Got some stuff done off camera there. So we did some contouring and everything to the guitar shape or to the body shape. Took out that little mistake we had with the router bit. With the Shinto rasp, I got a nice little area here so that when it sits or when he has it against him, it's not digging in or anything like that. Little arm place for your arm to rest, and if he's sitting down or anything like that, you got a place for your leg to sit and everything very nicely. So you can see here, super nicely done. I took it up to him yesterday and made sure that all the contours were good for him. I took a little bit off in here and everything too. But he's happy with it. Josh is great. He's happy. I'm happy. It's turning out to look amazing. We also, since the original neck isn't going to work correctly for the build, we are doing a brand new neck, in which I have pre-sized for our piece. So you can see here, it's about the correct length. We got a little bit of stuff to take off, and we're going to use the bandsaw and take off all this excess and whatnot. Then we'll get the router out, shape her up. We'll be good to go there. And also off camera, since the original neck isn't going to work, the fretboard is going to have to be redone as well. And I have that here, just about ready to go. I have all the fret slots cut to the correct placement. It's 22 fret board. And we're using zebra wood for that one. And he wants to put an M here at the 12th fret. So I have some templates and stuff like that that I can use to cut that M out. But that's good to go. It is just one chunk at this point. So after we get the neck cut and everything, then we will line this bad boy up with the neck. So we should be right about there. But we'll get it lined up with the neck. We'll get that shaped and cut and everything as well. And see about getting the truss rod put in and maybe this glued to it after the fact. So let's get the bandsaw and get to cutting that neck out. All right, come on, let's go. Let's get this guy cut. Now, we're not going to cut to the template itself. We're going to leave a little meat on the sides where we can, and then the router will take that off and smooth that out pretty nicely. So, let's get to cutting.
She's a real thing, sweeter than the lullabies my mom used to sing. Yeah, what I used to say. I could get lost in your eyes. Little did I know the devil inside. All my friends think I lost my mind, chasing after you. Sweeter than a honeybee and dancing so fine. I just knew I had to make you mine. Yeah, what I used to say.
So to do the flush trimming for our neck, we're going to end up using this speed tool 1/2 inch top bearing router bit, and we have a 1/4 inch shank, so this will take off what we need nicely, and it'll run, or the bearing will run along the template, so then we're taking off everything we need off of just our neck length. So let's get her chucked in there and get to going.
I could get lost in your eyes. Little did I know the devil inside. All my friends think I lost my mind. Chasing after you. Sweeter than a honeybee and dancing so fine. I just knew I had to make you mine. Yeah. What I used to say. Now they're saying she's not the one. There's many more that would treat you right. Give you the run around and end up in a fight. Maybe I'll call her soon. She's done you wrong not once but twice. You really want to hear my advice? Just tell her I'm not living your life. What we used to say. Now I'm staring her dead in the eyes, and I'm used to all her lies. Thought it was love, but to my demise, there was another dude. So caught in a daydream, remembered how it used to be. I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Yeah, what I used to say. What we used to say. You've got some problems. I've got them too. Seems like the world's against you. And yes, this is true. Bringing on your graduation. I bet you feel blue. Seems like your life is ending. All I have to say is suck it up. Woo! Pick it up, pick it up. Life seems like it sucks, but you don't have a choice. You gotta deal with what you got. You make one move and then everything comes to a grinding stop. Don't stop, think about what you've done. You don't know you were just having fun. Think it's time to realize what went on. Close your eyes, get back down in the comment. Now let's go. Everybody now, suck it up. Oh, suck it up. Oh, suck it up.
So we got our truss rod seated in there nicely. She is flush, no protrusions. And whenever we put our fretboard on, line up. There's something like that. Cover that nicely. So I do have a spot here where the nut goes, but I got to figure out where the bottom of the nut is. So what we're going to do, take a bigger scale. We need to be 12 3/4, 12th fret. To the bottom of the nut. That's the bottom of the nut right there.
So it's just
That's where our nut goes. And our nut needs to be
wait.
So this is just a nut blank. We're not going to end up using this one. We're using something a little bit more special. So this nut is actually made out of buffalo horn, but we're using something a little bit more special than a buffalo horn nut for this. So this nut is about 1/4 inch thick. So that's going to be the bottom of the nut. Or at the top of the nut. So that's where our nut goes, right there. So that's where our nut goes. We need to route that out. So now our fretboard is cut to length. With our nut and everything in there, our fret slots ready to go. So now I just gotta find center to our fretboard and match it to center of our neck. And then we can get her cut. So our fretboard, what are we at? We're at 2.5. 2.5. So 2.5, 2.5, 1 3/4. No, 1 1/4. Okay. So 1 1/4, huh? Come on, Jimmy. 1/4 puts me right there. So that's 1 1/4. Puts me right there. Okay. For now, I can center for our fretboard. So I can line that center. Now,
Just
with center on here.
just that.
With that, there's our centers lined up there. And our centers lined up there. Cool. Okay. So if we do that, I think it's time. Put the, I think it's time to glue the fretboard to our neck. I think it's it. Let's do it. Let's get her done. Stuff's to be trying to. I don't know how a rusty nail got into that. So sure, there's a rusty nail in it now. Once we do this, there's no going back. So, let's get her done. Get her glue. Where does that go? Try not to get anything on the truss rod. We don't want to glue the truss rod in place. Do want to make sure I got enough glue though. So you can always clean up the squeeze out. A roller is always nice, but sometimes your finger is a better option. I think I might have overdid it on the glue a little bit. But we can always clean that out. Alright, here we go.
To the ends of the earth and sea, and anywhere in your wildest dreams. Yeah, yeah, that's where you'll find me. All along this lonesome road, to the streetlights carry me home. Yeah, yeah, that's where you'll find me. Oh.
Our glue has been sitting for a couple hours now. So let's unclamp her, make sure she don't move, and then we will route this to match our neck.
When the winds push me off my path, the leaves will always guide me back. Rustling and twisting round, let's go skate and hit the town. Careful, please don't lose me now. I'm flying high above the clouds. The sky becomes so crystal clear. That's when you start to appear. Yeah, yeah, that's what I feel right now. To the ends of the earth and sea, and anywhere in your wildest dreams. Yeah, yeah, that's where you'll.
That's it. That's our neck on our fretboard on our neck. Looks good. That's sick. We got a small gap, but we can fill that in. We can get that. We can get that good. Especially whenever we go to sand it and everything like that. That'll fill in. It'll fill in nicely. Everything's shaped. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. Let's take a look with the guitar on it, huh? Or with the body on it. Let's see what this is gonna look like. that slotted in there. Squeak. Man, that's a tight fit. A little bit of persuasion. And get it in the right spot. Okay, so let's take a look. That looks so good. Josh, man, I hope you're happy. I hope you're going to be happy with this. She looking sweet. She's looking sweet. Yeah. Dude, that neck makes that pop. Now, I can't play guitar to save my goddamn life, but Josh, on the other hand, is a phenomenal player. Like, look at that. Man, I hope you're going to be happy.
To the ends of the earth and sea, and anywhere in your wildest dreams. Yeah, yeah, that's where you'll find me. All along this lonesome road, till the streetlights carry me home. Yeah, yeah, that's where you'll find me. Till the ends of the earth and sea, and anywhere in your wildest dreams. Yeah, yeah, that's where you'll find me. All along this lonesome road, till the streetlights carry me home. Yeah, yeah, that's where you'll find me. Maybe I'll put my thoughts on social media, then everybody will know what I think. Everything's so binary, it'll probably just start a war. I'll stand up here with my microphone and hope someone is listening. Cause I got a lot to say and I wonder if you do too. Everything's better with a microphone, with a microphone. Everyone can hear a microphone, hear a microphone. Everyone grab your microphone and sing along. Everything's better with a microphone, with a microphone. They say there's no heart in music these days, but if I still have a breath, you'll always hear me sing. I've got way too much to say, so many thoughts to filter through. Mostly trash and mostly eggs. How about you?
that's gonna be it for today. Got a lot done. Neck is glued up, neck's ready to go. Fits very nicely into the body. Got our truss rod in, got everything glued up. Got the head cut correctly. The only thing to do now is to kind of shape it, sand everything down, get the dots and everything put in. But she's looking almost playable. I mean, check that sucker out, man.
But
Like, it's coming together. It's actually starting to look like a full-grown guitar, man. I'm excited. She's growing up. Look at that. I love that ambrosia maple right there. That looks fantastic. And then the zebra wood contrast on the sides. And then some of that figuring up top here too. That's going to be beautiful. But she's not light by any means, but we're going to take a little bit more meat off of her as we sand everything down nice and smooth, especially for the body. But she's got a little bit of heft. But that's it, man. Look at that sucker. I will post a picture on the channel and probably some on Facebook. So it's coming along great. And we got to get our string nut cut and everything as well. Ready to go. Like I said, we're using a special material for that string nut. And I'm not going to say what it is, but if anybody can guess down in the comments what material this is. And we're using just this section here for right now, because this is a big piece. But if anybody can guess what this material is, go ahead and put it in the comments, and I'll let you know if you're right. But that's going to be a very special material for the nut. Got some gold flake to put in for the fret dots, and we got to Dremel out the letter M for Josh and everything in the 12th fret. So that might be next project going on. Getting that all ready to go, and probably getting the gold flake inlay and everything poured and put in there and ready to go. Waiting on a piece for the drill press, so then I can go ahead and take our frets, pre-cut frets, and go ahead and get them all placed in there after we get it radiused, or after we get the fretboard radiused, which we could probably do, or we can't do until after the epoxy and everything sets with the gold inlays. So we still got some ways to go, some ways to travel yet, but she's getting there. She sure as heck is getting there. So join in next time. We're going to continue a little bit of the neck work, and maybe do some sanding and everything on the body to get that prepped for our flood coat to seal everything together. But we'll see what happens, and see where the ADHD brain takes us. Might keep going, might jump here and there, everywhere, as we start putting this thing together. Josh, this is a thing of beauty, and I definitely have enjoyed working on it. It has definitely been a ton of fun, and I can't wait for you to play it, man. I really can't. This is going to be amazing. But anyway, thanks for joining, everybody. Do the things like share, subscribe. And like I said, comment below what you think our string nut material is. And I'll let you know if you're right. All right, guys. We'll catch you next time. Storm's rolling in. So have a good night.